Hey everybody. So, how you doing? Today we're going to tackle a topic that is tenuous and totally can't think of another T word that quickly. Anyway, this topic, can guys and girls be friends, has been a good one for it has been a difficult one, let's just say that. And if you are a guy or a girl, you probably know that this topic can be tricky. So, I have gone back and forth on what my answer to this question is in the past. There have been times in my life where I have thought that no, guys and girls cannot be friends. And then there were times where I thought, yes, they can be friends. And I'll probably tell you about some of the things that have happened as a result of me thinking that. Today, my answer is, it depends. Can guys and girls be friends? It depends. So, let me back that. Let me back that up. Let me explain what I mean by that answer. So, back in the day when I was married, it was always a little tricky for me, especially in my heart, I think, at that time, because what I would find is that I could pretty readily develop a crush on almost any female, since I'm attracted to females, on almost any female that would give me the right kind of attention. So it became tricky because some of these females were family friends of ours. And things like that. And my wife had, probably valid reasons for feeling insecure and jealous in our relationship. I never cheated on her, like cheated on her, but I think in my heart would wander after these dreams or fantasies. And then there was the porn issue at that time. So, our relationship wasn't healthy, and my heart wasn't healthy. So, should I have been friends with girls at that time? Probably not. No, I don't think so. So, if you're in an unhealthy place in your heart, the answer to my question, can guys and girls be friends, for you right now is no. No, you should not be friends with girls. Unless you want a lot of trouble in your life. That's like playing with fire, and you will get burned. I watched a video on YouTube about this question where they went around with a video camera on college campus, and they interviewed college-aged students. Some of them were friends, seemingly, and they would ask the girls, can guys and girls be friends? And the girls would be like, oh, yeah, they can be. They were really into it. They thought, yes, it was great. And then they would ask the guys, can guys and girls be friends? And the guys were like, yeah. And then they were like, but would you sleep with her? And the guy's like, caught. And that was like over and over and over. Like, the girls could totally be friends with these guys, but secretly the guys were all like into these girls. And I can relate to that. I understand. There was a time in my life where I totally I saw that. And that's why I think this topic is so tricky. I think, guys and girls see things from two different perspectives. Guys, we want to feel manly, and this is kind of, it's weird to stereotype guys. I don't feel like the stereotypical guys. I'm not into football and like competition and rising to the top and being successful. I just I don't know if it's like lower testosterone or what it is, but I'm just not like this conquering, fighting caveman, So I think it's even stronger, this drive for men to want to conquer and capture the damsel and have the trophy wife. And so he can oftentimes have his feelings led astray by a female who's giving him attention. Females, on the other hand, it's not like they really, what they want is just somebody to give them attention, it seems. That's the things I've read. They want to be treated like a princess. They want to be, cherished and adored. And, that works for them, even in friendships. So they don't need to go into a romantic relationship with a guy to get what they want. But if you're a female and you are engaging in friendships with men just to fulfill a need in your heart that's not being met, I would say for you, same thing. Can guys and girls be friends? Not right now. No. Because you're in it for the wrong reason. Both of y'all. So there was a time in my life where I should not have been friends with girls. And whenever I tried to be, that created a struggle for me and my family. Also, as I started my path of awakening, as I started to get more in touch with my authentic self, I tried again to have a friendship with somebody who I considered to be a mentor, but it was too early. I just wasn't even there yet, and that again turned into something it shouldn't have been. And I felt that I was strong enough at the time to stand up, and who cares? Let's just put all this craziness behind us, this whole guys and girls can't be friends thing. Let's just turn the tables on that. It was too early. And now that I'm where I am, I understand that it was too early. And I understand why it was too early. And I understand what is the determinant. What is the thing that determines whether or not it's okay for guys and girls to be friends. And that determinant is what's going on in your heart. You will, if you keep moving forward, come to a place, I hope, where you are absolutely in love with yourself. And outside of yourself, you need nothing else. You need nothing else. You could be single, or you could be married, or you could be in a relationship, and it would not matter, because you have everything you need right here. When you get to that place, you will find that you can be friends with the opposite sex, because You no longer need thirst, hunger, quest, uh, all those needy kinds of emotion. Those just aren't there anymore. And before, I used to struggle with those. Now I don't. I feel so content with myself that when I meet someone, there's not a need there. It's just a desire to get to know this human being. I mean, do you want to be in a romantic relationship with your sister or your daughter? Ladies, do you want to be in a romantic relationship with your son or your dad or your brother? No. So we can know people of the other sex, of the opposite sex, and not have a need for a romantic relationship with them. That's clear in our relationships with our family members, for example. So it is possible. Now the question is, what are you looking for in others? Do you get into a relationship with others out of some kind of need? Or are you getting into a relationship with others out of a celebration of life, a celebration of your life, a celebration of relationship and community? When I meet people, I just want to know the person. I don't care if it's a male or female. I don't care if I find them attractive, which sometimes I do. But who cares? I'm not looking for anything else. When you come to that place, you will know, and it will feel very natural for you to engage in conversations and relationships with others who, whether you're male or female, are of the opposite sex. What I have been finding, though, is sometimes I will get into a relationship with somebody of the opposite sex, and I am at that place where it's okay for me, but they are not at that place where it's okay for them. That has probably become the greatest challenge for me. How do I let these people know why I'm entering into this relationship? How do I let this person know what my intentions are? How do I let them know that I'm not hitting on them? That my friendliness does not mean that I'm looking for a relationship that is romantic with them. Seems like that's been happening, and I don't honestly really know the answer to that right now. I think in some cases you get to a point where you know somebody well enough where you can just address that and just say, we've been friends now for a little while, and I just want to make sure that my intentions are clear with you, that you understand that I am not looking for anything beyond a friendship, and I hope that we can continue to be friends. That's an option. Yeah, what else? What can you do? Sometimes you just have to let people be people. You can make your intentions, you can create your boundaries with them, you can try not to send any mixed signals, you can maybe discuss with them how happy you are being single, or how happy you are in your current relationship. I don't know. Just make it as clear as possible. If they struggle, well, I guess my feeling is that's their struggle, and if they can't handle the relationship, then I suppose they should remove themselves from it. I don't know. I don't know if that's the best answer, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's funny because those around you also think this whole issue, there are a lot of different answers. Some people think, no, you can only be friends with guys and girls can only be friends if they're trying to be in a romantic relationship. So sometimes, the friendships that I have with females, there are people who have made comments like, I mean, what's going on with you two? Are you guys seeking, are you guys dating? Are you guys this? It's like people can't fathom the idea that you might just be friends with a female. Just friends. Like, that's it. Really? Can that be a thing? Like, people around you don't think it's a thing. Because in our society, the awareness and the consciousness is just not there. And I hope that changes. I hope people awaken to the beauty of just, love. The oneness of the universe is love. Ram Dass. It's so much better than this whole like dating and singles thing. So much better just to love people for who they are and not need anything from them. It's so much better. So, I hope that you're at that place already and you already have the answer to this question. And if you're struggling with it, I hope that you will continue in your journey until you get to the place where you find yourself and really feel whole and complete in that, enough that you can be strong. Not that you even have to be. It will just become kind of automatic and natural for you to be around people of the opposite sex and look at them as human beings. Beautiful, interesting, intricate, complicated, complex, fascinating human beings. And it's really fun to know people that way. All right. Take it easy, guys.